It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss why a lot of handsome select men and beautiful women are lonely. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this topic, guys. See, when a lot of people see handsome select men, when a lot of people see beautiful women, it's like they have some type of expectation. And it's usually a high one, a high expectation. Unrealistic at that. And they always project what they think your lifestyle should be. They project imaginary lifestyle. And what they always think is like you'll go be showered by all these people and all these people will always be around you, and as if that you will have no troubles or anything when it comes to your social life. But it will actually blow their mind to know that many of us are alone. Many of us stay alone for a whole lot of reasons that are beyond our control. It would really blow their mind that they know that we spend a lot of our time alone. And in most cases aren't accepted into a whole bunch of social environments for certain reasons. And a lot of people kind of automatically disqualify themselves from even getting involved with us. Let me go on and tell you a few examples. Now, the first thing, we all know that there's the intimidation factor when it comes to people when they see a person that's attractive to them. So a lot of people are intimidated by attractive people, thus making it hard for them to make friends, making it hard for them to even have some type of relationships at certain points. And we're not talking about the bold people that come up and try to be with you that you're not attracted to. I'm not really talking about them. We're talking about like regular, like social people that just afraid to approach and afraid to actually have conversations with people that they find very attractive. That in and of itself, that automatically takes out a whole bunch of people. That segregates you from a lot of social possibilities, because since people are intimidated, then it's hard. It's going to be hard for you to make friends. And if you're already just walking around and chilling, it's not like you actively seeking and trying to make friends or anything like that. But it is what it is. Most people wouldn't want to include you because they'll be afraid to talk to you. And I've noticed that too, because I don't know, like it's almost like how a lot of men will be afraid to approach certain women when they look very, very beautiful. They'll automatically assume that she's like in a relationship. They'll automatically assume that she's talking to people. They'll automatically assume that they have these big social circle with these big, exciting social lives. And then just automatically just disqualify themselves, thinking that they're not good enough and probably feel like they wouldn't be able to fit into that. When it could be the whole total way around. They could usually probably just go to work and come back and never ever have anything to look forward to. Just going to work and coming back and doing nothing. It could usually be like that. Because I've known a lot of women that you would think that you just swear she had the perfect life, the perfect man and all this and all that, just because of how she looked, banging body, beautiful face, all that. And it's typically alone. Typically. And a lot of them don't really be talking to people like that. Like you think that just because they got an inbox full of people that want to talk to them does not mean that they are actively being involved with these people. That's a big difference. People wanting you and you actually giving people attention are two totally different things. Just like the other way around. A lot of dudes that they may have a lot of females gunning for them, but that a lot of women gunning for him, that doesn't mean that he's just actively messing with all of them or any of them. Some of us don't even really just be chilling, because I have my times when I'm just chilling. I ain't really talking to nobody, doing nothing. And the thing is, a lot of us are lonely. A lot of handsome select men are lonely just because a lot of us just be chilling and not even really actively doing that. We just really just be relaxing. But the thing is, the persona And the personality and the unrealistic expectations that people project upon us, the unrealistic lifestyles that people project on us, add to that intimidation of why they wouldn't really naturally approach us and really want to be involved and think they probably aren't good enough or something like that. Yeah. So a lot of people are intimidated, and for a lot of reasons, and it's just crazy because you would never know that person could really be a real kick-ass person. Could really be a kick-ass person. And you could be the ones you least expect that'll be alone. But a lot of us will usually be alone. And then another thing about us being alone too is it's kind of hard to be friends with other people, especially as a handsome select man. It's kind of hard to make friends with guys because a lot of times, a lot of guys can end up being jealous. You know what I mean? It could, and that really does play a big part. Because I noticed a lot of the friendships that I had before I got on this journey, before I made my transformation, that has totally dwindled. Like I can literally not even fill up my hand, both of my hands with type of people that I deal with now. Those same people I was dealing with, nowhere near. I'm not dealing with them anymore. Or for some reason they feel like I'm acting like I'm too good for them or something like that. That's usually how it goes. And they end up falling apart. So they usually just can't last. And for women, it could be the same thing. A lot of chicks will get jealous of them. A lot of chicks won't want to be around them because they feel like they're going to take away from their light, take away from them. So they'd rather not be around you. And this usually happens to the people that are glowed up. It's more of a noticeable difference. If you were the one that glowed up, became handsome and select, or a woman that became beautiful. Or you know what I mean by like, beauty is by eye of the beholder, but you know what I mean. If you make some type of glow up and you know you've done something to improve yourself, to make yourself look more attractive. Pretty much like the ugly duckling syndrome. So when it comes to that, yeah, a lot of people ain't going to want to be around you. The jealousy will cause them to not want to hang around you. So thus you'll end up being lonely, sometimes by force. And a lot of times we don't want to deal with that anyway. So in order just to not deal with the BS, a lot of us would choose to be alone instead of deal with that. Yeah. So it seems like everybody feels like being attractive is just everything what it's cracked out to be, and you're just constantly surrounded by all these people, but they don't know that 95% of the time we're alone. Very alone. And don't really notice that. They'll just see people gravitating toward us when we go in public, but that's all they see. They don't see what happens in the background. They don't see what happens behind the scenes. And that's what adds on to the unrealistic persona people project on us. So I just wanted to shed some light onto that, man, and just say a couple reasons why I felt like a lot of handsome select men and beautiful women are alone, are lonely, man. It's your boy Noto, coming to you with another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And if you're enjoying the content, go ahead and click that like button. Go ahead and comment, go and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, remember, guys and women, anybody can improve themselves if they're willing to work at it. I'm out.